some help. I spend spare time with God. Man, when I've got some downtime, it's some worship time. My downtime is really up time because I lift my eyes to the hills and I begin to worship on his majesty. I worship on his glory. I worship on his splendor. I talk to God all day, every day. When people get in the car with me, 9 times out of 10, I've got to cut the radio on. You know why? Because the radio been off. Because I've been talking to God. When the radio off, I'm on. Come on, somebody. I'm telling God who he is. I'm singing to God about his majesty. I'm telling God how much I love him, how much I trust him, how much I call him. No matter what. If my mama don't go, I love you. If my father don't go, I trust you. If my family don't go, I call you, Lord. I spend downtime worshiping. I spend downtime worshiping. I spend downtime worshiping. And I want some of you to learn how. Just take a few minutes. When you got nothing to do, you got everything to do. Look up and worship him. I will worship the Lord. But he is worthy to be praised. Hallelujah. Worship from the first sentence, Gina. The Lord is good. I'm talking to somebody tonight that said, Pastor Kevin, I just don't know how to worship. My friends, worship is so simple that you need somebody to help you not understand it. I wish I had some help. All you got to do is just tell a man who he is. Let me ask a question. Have you ever been in love? Come on, somebody. You was in love with that bubble-eyed man, but you told me he had pretty eyes. You were in love with that funny-looking lady, but you told her she had the best shape in the world. See, love will make you say some stuff. And when you fall in love with God, you will learn how to talk to God. You will just tell him who he is. God, you're good. The Lord is good. That's all worship is. It's a heart full of things. It's a heart on fire for God. It's a heart that loves God. And I want you to understand that no one can worship him for you. Amen. And I want you to understand that just perhaps because you do not worship like the next person, don't let the other person downplay your worship. Come on, somebody. I say the devil is a liar. I preached a sermon a few years ago. You remember those awesome sisters, Martha and Mary? And you got to learn to tell people, leave my sacrifice alone. You remember what was going on with the sisters? One sister was mad at the other sister because she was in their kitchen cooking. She said, I'm cooking collard greens. I'm sweating. And my baby sister out there. But you know where the baby sister was? She was at the feet of Jesus worshiping. And I want to tell somebody tonight, stop working and start worshiping. That's all that needs to happen. See, big sister was working, but little sister was worshiping. And I'm going to tell you tonight, you can do one or two things. Work or worship.